Hey babes, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Shannel Morris here. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to press that subscribe button down below. And if you've been part of my YouTube family, welcome back. I am so happy that you're here to see this video because I did a DIY huge renter-friendly transformation in my closet. I'm so happy how this transformation turned out. If you want to see the rest of this transformation, definitely continue watching this video. Okay, so my closet was a hot mess. This is what my closet used to look like, and this is what it looks like right now. My closet was packed up with a lot of junk that I didn't need, and a lot of clothes I didn't wear, a lot of shoes I didn't wear anymore. And summertime is coming up and I kind of want my whole space to be organized and very like minimalist and clean and just like such a breath of fresh air. So that's why I decided to redo my closet. I'm actually redoing my entire space that I have here. If you want to see that transformation on my kitchen, my living room, and now my closet, definitely stay tuned for all those DIYs, okay? The first thing I started to do is remove everything out of my closet. I made sure that it is completely empty and I sorted through everything. I made a pile that I didn't want anymore and a pile that I'm going to keep. And that keep pile was very small, okay? So now that I emptied everything out of the closet, I made sure that I got rid of that little hanging rail that was basically breaking down. Like, it was time to go. It could not hold up anymore. So I decided to get that out of there and basically redo the entire thing into my liking. So once I removed that, I noticed there were quite a few holes in the wall. Therefore, I decided to use this thing I picked up from Walmart called polyfiller. And this actually works like a gem, and I also use these two spatulas. So what I did, I used a smaller spatula in order to fill the hole on where it's like very dense. So I basically like pressed it in there, and then once I pressed that in there, I used the larger spatula just to clean that out, clean off the excess around that hole. Right now it's time to paint. Once that is all dry and you sand it down, I am going to start painting. I'm gonna start with the baseboards. So when I do the baseboard, I kind of did a little bit above it, just so when I'm going to start and use the roller to paint everything, it goes all the way down and like there's no little gap because it won't get into that little crease area. So once everything is all done on the baseboard areas and on the top area, I just went along and used my roller and paint the entire closet. It was a process. It took me a couple hours, good couple hours in that tiny closet. So I couldn't imagine painting a larger space because it was work. But I enjoy painting, to be honest. So first of all, my closet, the setup that I actually ended up with wasn't the setup that I originally thought I was going to do in the closet. I originally thought I was gonna put this industrial pipe rail. This little piping, I got it from Amazon and I thought it was super nice and super suitable for what I want my closet to look like. It comes in like a set. You can get shorter ones, you can get longer ones, and you can basically measure your space and see which ones go with your space. But this one was perfect, and everything I use in this video will be linked down in the description box down below. So where I removed that hanger, I was gonna put one at the top and one at the bottom. So I was gonna basically hang my jeans at the bottom of the closet and then my tops at the top, and then I was gonna put a shelf at the top. That was my original plan or layout for this closet. What I decided to do, I decided to get some painter's tape and mark the spot of where that jeans would hang quite nicely down at the bottom. And I just use the painter's tape to kind of have a straight line there instead of me measuring it and being not lazy. I hold the bar up to the tape, and what I did was circled the holes in where I need to drill in order to put up the bar, right? Perfect. Everything is going great so far. After drilling the hole, I realized there was a concrete wall behind the drywall. So it drilled just like maybe 2 inches, and then it couldn't drill anymore. Because that is where my neighbor is on the other side of the wall. I decided that's not gonna work, so I was like racking my brain to try figure out what to do. I didn't know what to do. I was kind of stumped, so I had to like figure out an alternative. I end up figuring out that I will be able to put it on the 2 side walls instead of the back wall. So in that case, I had to go and get myself some tug bolts, because at this point the screws and all the like attachment that came with this pipe rail, it wasn't gonna work. It wasn't gonna like hold up to hang all that heavy stuff that I was gonna put on there. And this was from Home Depot, or a hardware store, and it worked wonders. So I end up putting 8 on each hangers, just because I want to make sure like this holds properly. It can hang a ton of stuff, because you never know when your girl put up her closet. The clothes are gonna get heavy when I refresh my whole closet. Same process that I was gonna do for the back wall, I did it here. So I pre-marked the holes, then I had to drill a 1/2 inch hole. So once I drilled the 1/2 inch hole, I had to just turn that little iron part sideways and then put it into that 1/2 inch hole, and it fit perfect. Then pulled it towards me, and there's a little tightening to tighten it right there, and you just break off the extra part that's left over, and this is what it looks like. So now that that's all done, I'm going to go and I'm going to put up that pipe. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make sure the holes are all lined up, and then screw some of those screws in with my hands just to hold it up and support it for me. And then I'm gonna use the drill the rest of that, okay? As you can tell, those screws are not black. So I went ahead, and because I'm a little bit of a perfectionist, so I went in and I painted those screws black. I painted the head of it black, so everything is kind of like matte black and, you know, nice and put together. And yeah. Okay, so the next thing after those rods are up and I'm super pleased with them, I had this chest in my room and I was like, I don't want this in my room anymore. This chest is like espresso brown or some kind, it's like or chestnut brown, I don't know, but it's not black. The color didn't go with the hangers that I was using and the black piping. This was not working. So what I decided to do is turn it black. And if you don't know, now you know. You can use contact paper to do this. So I'm gonna go through the entire thing with you to turn this black. The finishing product is amazing. You just have to have a little bit of patience, and this will work out perfect for you if you're thinking of redoing a chest, a side table, or whatever in your closet or in your living room or wherever in your space that you want to like turn a different color, just for it to be aesthetically pleasing with the rest of your, you know, feng shui. So the first thing I did was I removed the drawers from the chest and I took off the front of there. So that's what I'm gonna turn black, right? Because the inside it's not gonna show or anything like that. And I'm gonna use this contact paper I got off Amazon. I will link that down below. And I'm also gonna use the same spatula. I call it a spatula. I don't even know if it's a spatula, but I'm gonna use that as well to smooth it out as I go along. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to wipe down that board. I'm gonna make sure every dust, everything is all clean, and my baby girl is assisting me in the background. Next, after wiping it down, I'm going to measure the contact paper and make sure I have the right length. And after I have the right length and everything's measured perfectly, I'm going to cut it. So on the back of this paper, it actually has a little bit of lines and stuff where it kind of guides you on where to cut, which is perfect. I love it, love it, love it, love it. And it's thick and it's awesome. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna peel it back just a little bit. I'm not gonna peel the whole thing off. As I peel the contact paper, I'm like pushing everything down with the spatula just to prevent any bubbles or anything disturbing the smoothness of the contact paper application. Definitely, if you have grooves in your actual furniture, then make sure you kind of save that part last and then use the edge of the spatula and push in those grooves, therefore there's no bubbles or anything. And that's what I did right here, just to make sure everything is nice and smooth. And then I put on the handle of the front part of the chest, and that is it. After screwing after screwing on everything, this is the result. So as you can tell, everything is smooth, it's nice, and I love it. The contact paper is thick, and it was a great way for me to finish off my closet. And here is how everything turned out. I'll be doing a little bit more DIYs on this channel because I'm redoing my entire space that I have here. I'm gonna be putting some more goodies in my closet. I'm gonna be making sure I choose quality over quantity when it comes to refreshing the clothes in my closet. And I can't wait for that process. I'm gonna share that entire process with you guys. So definitely stay tuned for that as well. And I want to thank you all for watching this video. Thank you for coming along and following me on this journey. And I hope to see you soon. You know some love or no. So definitely press that subscribe button down below. Press that bell button for a notification every time I put up a new video, guys. Don't forget to press that like button and comment down below which part in your space you'll be redoing for the summer, making your home more homey and comfortable. Okay? So, we catch you in another video. Bye!